So today we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 15 Pro Max FineWoven Case by Apple. Say that fast 3 times, why don't you? FineWoven Case by Apple. So this is a MagSafe case. This is their all-new design that has replaced the leather case. Now, they do still have the silicone case, which we'll take a look at in another video. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a look at this FineWoven case. Now, I have been using this case for a couple days now just to get a really good feel of it since it's an all-new material. And I do definitely have some thoughts about it. So let's go ahead and take a look. So for now, on the packaging, there is no little pull tab this time with the FineWoven case as there is on the previous leather cases and the silicone cases. This just pulls right out. But for now, you know, on the back, same usual stuff you always get from Apple. You got a little bit of iPhone 15 FineWoven case information, a bunch of different languages. Here's how you put it on. It is $60, and I will leave a link for this down in the description below on Apple and on Amazon, wherever you guys feel like picking it up. But this is $60, so it takes the same price as that leather case, and the rest of the box has nothing else on it. So let's go ahead and pull it right out of the box, and nothing inside the box right there. Let's pull the phone case out of there. And inside you get some paperwork and nothing else in the box. So setting the box off to the side, I did want to point something out with this paperwork right here. It says the FineWoven case is made from a luxurious micro twill with a soft yet durable suede-like texture to protect your phone. The material the material may show wear over time. Interaction with MagSafe accessories will leave slight imprints. Now, that says that in a bunch of different languages, but that is really important to note. And that's something which is part of the opinion that I have about this. I'm not exactly sure how long this case will last, and we'll get into that here shortly. But for now, let's pull this information all out of here, and it does leave us with the case. Now, like I said, I've been using it a little bit, so you may see a little bit of marking in there. But on the inside of the case, you get this really, really nice FineWoven material. The material on the inside is the same exact feeling material, in my opinion, as the material on the back. Now, you do get your MagSafe ring right there. There is no alignment magnet as far as I can see. And you get a little bit of iPhone information right there. Nothing too crazy. On the inside, all the way around, you do get this very soft, fine lining. And then on the inside, it's just plastic around the edges. No extra protective material or anything like that. And moving along to the back, like I said, you get that same feeling material on the back. And the best way that I can describe this material is it feels almost like dress pants or like a very fine tablecloth, something along those lines you can tell it's FineWoven. When you look up at it, you can kind of see, not really sure if you can see all the material right there on camera. Not sure if it's picking it up, but it's got a very, very comfortable feeling to it right here on the back. And I think that's something that's worth mentioning, but I don't think that this material will last because even with fingerprints and everything like that, because it's FineWoven, it just feels sensitive. It feels like, you know, taking this out in the elements or anything, I don't think you'll be able to get this wet too much or too dirty without it staining and leaving a lot of, dirt or markings on there. But for right now, let's go ahead and take our beautiful black titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max and put it into this taupe color. It does come in a bunch of other different colors that you'll be able to see in the link in the description. But for right now, let's go ahead and, oh, there you go. There's your, well, we heard the MagSafe sound. We didn't really see an animation. Let's see if we can't get that to come out one more time. And in the meantime, taking this case off, I mean, it's a snug fit for sure. But let's see if we can get that MagSafe animation one more time. There it is. You get that nice taupe animation. Good fit on the corners. Look at that. That is beautiful. I really love this taupe color, actually, by the way, on this FineWoven case. I'm a very big fan of taupe. It's got that brownish gray look. Really nice. But let's take a look around the case. So starting on the left-hand side, you have your new action button right there, which is a button. And you have your volume rockers, which, by the way, these buttons are really good, actually. They got these nice metal buttons on here that have a very smooth finish, and they're very clicky. Let's see if you can hear what they sound like. Very good sounding buttons. So you do have those buttons on the left-hand side. The rest of it is closed. On the bottom, you have your accurate cutouts for your microphone and speaker port, as well as your USB Type-C charging connector. Shout out USB-C. On the right-hand side is completely closed, and you do have your power button right there. Again, the same kind of metal clicky button. And on the top, it is completely closed. Now, looking around on the back of the phone, that's exactly what it's gonna look like when it's laying down, face down on the table, and you have your iPhone. This is, like I said, the black titanium iPhone in the case. This is what it's gonna look like. Now, taking a look around on the camera bump, that's something I'm not too happy with. I'm not sure if you guys can see how small that bump really is, but I'm not a big fan of that because I don't think that you can really set it down all too well on too many surfaces and get that camera protection. So that's something super important to note. And then your screen lip, that's a little bit better. You do have a slight lip on this screen. Let's see if you can see it right there. Not too much of a lip, so I wouldn't, go slamming it down too hard, but on most surfaces, you should be able to set it down and be pretty much okay without anything scratching your screen. So moving along on to the MagSafe test. Let's go ahead and bring over our usual suspects and we'll take a look at how the MagSafe is. All right, so taking a look at the MagSafe, let's go ahead and bring over the Apple MagSafe wallet with just that regular insert in there. It does attach right there. You get your MagSafe animation. And let's take a look at how well the MagSafe strength is. Now, like I said, I've been using this for a couple days, and here I'm just mimicking it, kind of sliding into your pocket, and I was able to get that MagSafe wallet off. Now, it doesn't have the strongest MagSafe on the wallet specifically. I would say the MagSafe on the phone case is about a 6.5 out of 10 or so, but like I said, it's on there, and just mimicking it going kind of into your pocket. If you really just tap it down like this, it won't really come off. You got to kind of force it off to get it off of there. Now, moving along to the MagSafe battery pack from Apple, go ahead and attach that. And right there, you get that MagSafe animation. And this is not coming off. You're more than welcome to sit here and shake it. Like I said, the magnet on this is a little bit stronger than on the Apple MagSafe wallet, but not as strong as something like a pop socket or a car mount. But as you can see, shaking this off of the case, it's not coming off, and you can even hold it by the case. It won't come off that way either. Now, moving along finally over to our Anchor 623. Let's go ahead and set that down, and we'll lift this up, turn this clockwise so we can mimic what it would look like if it was on a stand or sitting there charging sideways, whichever way you go. And also we can pick it up, and you can see it's picking up this MagSafe base. So the magnet on this is pretty decent. You shouldn't have to worry about your accessories coming off or anything like that off of this FineWoven case. Now, they did say that if you do use MagSafe, be prepared to see that imprint right there, just like you used to on your leather cases or anything like that. And this material will scratch up a little bit. So that is something to note. Now, do I recommend this case? And the answer is not really. And here's my reasoning. So for $60, there's way better cases that you can get out on the market for that price. That's starting off with one. Number two, durability. I don't think that this case is going to last very long at all. I think with just natural use with your finger oils, if you have any food on your hands, whatever the case may be, I think this is going to get dirty really quickly, and I don't think that this will last very long. Also, when it comes to holding it in the hand, the edges right here around this FineWoven material are not very fine. You can definitely feel them when you're holding the phone in your hand like this. You can absolutely feel the edges right here on your finger and down here on your palm when it's sitting there. Definitely you can feel that. So that's something to note right there. And like I said, for that price tag, I mean, for $60, you can get a way better case that's going to offer you more protection, a better design, and longer durability, which is something for $60 that I know I would want. So I'm assuming you guys would want too. So 60 bucks, I'm going to say pass on this one just because it's, it's not going to last long. I definitely don't think it will. And just because I'm making these claims, I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this more so long-term, alongside with all the other cases that I have. But I'm going to test this and really see how it works. Next time I go on vacation, I'll probably take it with me, or just walking around, going to work, etc. I'll test this out and really let you guys know how it is, and maybe we'll do an update video in about a month or two and let you know how it's going. But like I said, I don't think this is going to last long term, and that's something to note. So I don't necessarily recommend getting this case unless you really, really want it. If you do, I'll make sure I leave the description for all of the phones that it's compatible for, at least for the 15 series, down in the description below. But let me know what you guys think about this FineWoven case in this taupe color. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.